Hello, my name is Deborah and welcome to a Cobotoast tutorial where today I will be showing you how to make this dual tone beanie, which I think is a staple for the winter. I will be using Charisma yarn by Loops and Threads in the colors Blush and Caramel, and the labels look a little bit different, but they are the same yarn. The suggested hook size for this yarn is 8mm, but I will be sizing down and using a 6.5mm hook for this project. So let's begin with the blush colored yarn, and to begin we make a slip knot like this and pull tight, and then we will make 35 chains. And to make a chain we yarn over and pull through and yarn over again and pull through, and these are your chains, and we will be making 35 of these. Once you have 35 chains, each row will consist of 35 stitches plus one chain. So this is 35, and we do one more chain, and then we start the next row, which will be half double crochets. So to do a half double crochet, we yarn over and skip the first chain and go into the back loop of the next chain. Then yarn over and pull through, and yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. That's a half double crochet. Again, yarn over, find the back loop of the next chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3, yarn over, next back loop of the chain, pull through, yarn over, pull through, all the way down to 31 stitches. So there will be 4 stitches left at the end of the row. Now I have done 31 half double crochets, and now there's only 4 stitches left in the back here, and back here we're gonna do single crochets. And so to do single crochet, you hook through into the back loop of the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both loops. So hook through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. 4 single crochets at the end. Last one, and that is the first row finished. Now next row we chain 1 and then turn. Now here is where the repetitive rows begin. So this one is your chain, so this one is your first stitch, and we will do a single crochet in the back loop only. So we hook through the back loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Again, back loop only, hook through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. 4 single crochet, back loop only. Now we have 4 single crochet, back loop only, and for the rest of the row we will do a half double crochet, back loop only. So to do a half double crochet, back loop only, you yarn over, hook through the back loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Again, we yarn over, hook through the back loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, all the way to the end of the row. Now we have finished 2 rows of the half double crochets and single crochet, and if you ever feel like you may have picked up or dropped stitches by accident in the middle, make sure to count each stitch, and it will always have to be 35 stitches plus 1 chain. So after finishing the 35 stitches, we chain 1 and we turn the work again. So for row 3, this will be the same thing as what you did for row 1, but only in the back loop. So back loop only for every stitch. And here we go half double crochet, back loop only, half double crochet, back loop only, half double crochet, back loop only, all the way down to 31 stitches, and then the last 4 stitches will be single crochet. And I've gotten to the last 4 stitches, and we do single crochet back loop only for the rest of the 4 stitches. Chain 1 and turn. And you repeat row 2 and row 3 until you reach 16 rows. So here I have made 16 rows, and if you want the hat to be wider in circumference, then you can add on a couple more rows. I would recommend 18 or 20 for a bigger hat. But now we're going to be moving on to the second color. Now to change colors, we are looking at this last stitch that was made. I'm not going to do a chain or anything. We are just going to change the colors here. And to do that, we go through all the loops that this string is going through, like this, and take the second color yarn, hook it on your hook, and pull it through all 3 loops so that you would have a loop here. And then you pull the first yarn all the way out, and you have just changed colors. And so to begin the new row, we chain 1 with the new color and turn. And once we are here, we are repeating the rows the same way again. So we are doing half double crochet, and don't worry, we will be weaving in all the ends in a little while. So we will leave the loose ends there for now. So same thing here, just keep repeating rows 2 and 3 until you reach 16 rows in the second color, or 18 or 20 rows if you decided to increase. And then we will stitch together the other side to make a cylindrical shape for the hat. And keep making sure there are 35 stitches plus 1 chain per row as you go. Here is the second color all finished. This is also 16 rows. And now we will get into connecting the 2 sides together. Now at the end of your last row, we will chain 1 and turn the work. So we're facing the first color again. And now we will slip stitch these together. And so we find the first stitch, which is this one, hook through the outer loop, and then go to the first stitch of the back, which is this stitch, and hook through the outer loop. So both, and then yarn over, pull through, and pull through. So we pull through everything together. So again, outer stitch, outer loop of the stitch, and also outer loop of the stitch, and we slip stitch everything together. One more time, outer loop of the stitch, and the outer loop of this stitch would be the opposite of the first one. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops, and it will look like this, and we will flip that over later when we have it finished. So continue slip stitching all the way down to this end. So once we get to the end here, this is the top of the hat, which will be smaller than the bottom of the hat this way. And here we will pull this yarn through each of these rows and pull it very tight to cinch it together and make it the top of the hat. So let's leave some length and cut the yarn. So to end off this, we will chain and pull all the way through like this. Tie in and turn the hat this way. So this is the end. Looking at the top of the stitches, go through each ribbing row, one ribbing, and pull the yarn through. And now second ribbing, and pull the yarn through. Now third ribbing, pull the yarn through all the way around. Now, once you pull the yarn through everything, make sure to keep this one out and pull very hard to cinch in the top with this yarn hanging out. So cinch in very hard. And once that's pulled very tight, tie these 2 ends together multiple times. Now we will weave in the ends. So to weave in the pink, just find some pink stitches and pull the yarn through each of those stitches. Now for the brown, into the brown stitches. Since this yarn is very long, we will cut it and just leave it like this. We have a few more ends to weave in on this side. So for the brown, you want to weave into the brown, and for the pink, you want to weave into the pink. So since these are a little more loose, I like to make sure that they are knotted in some way so that they don't come out. So I will pull through this one and leave a little bit of a loop here. and make a knot by pulling this through here. So making a knot onto a stitch by pulling it hard. So that's a knot. And once we have that knot, I like to follow where that yarn is going. So I'll be weaving it in this way. And then follow where this yarn, which is also coming out from that, into here. So I'll skip that one stitch and go to the next one. And I'll skip this stitch and go to this one. And repeat. Skip this stitch, go into this one. Skip that and go into this one. And I'll also cut this yarn about here. Now, very similar with this brown yarn too. This one seems to go into these stitches, so I'm going to... It's actually easier if you switch to a smaller hook for this part, if you would like. So I pull through here, leave a little bit of room here, and then make a knot. Make a knot here so that the yarn will stay stable on that stitch. And now follow where this yarn is going. So into this stitch. And skipping this one into this next stitch. Skipping that one into this stitch. And again, skip one and next stitch. Skip one, next stitch. So this is how I weave my yarns in. Now when you're done, flip the beanie inside out, and this will be the outer side of your beanie, and fold in the beanie so that it will have this beanie shape. You can wear it two-tone like this, or you can wear it one tone if you're feeling pink in the front, and then one tone if you're feeling brown in the front. You could switch it around. So there's 3 different ways to wear this amazing little beanie. I hope you enjoy your new beanie, and if you like this tutorial, please remember to like and subscribe to my channel for more crochet and knitting content. Thanks for watching!